Happy Monday! Thank you everyone for joining me here today. Welcome back to my channel. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Moderate lawmakers are now demanding the House of Representatives to pass bipartisan infrastructure bill before a Democrats' $3.5 trillion spending plan. The new data shows that the stimulus money is greatly helping millions of Americans that are financially struggling due to this crisis. This coming Friday, I will be announcing 3 more winners of my Amazon gift card giveaway. Please enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and also leaving a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone. This past Sunday, moderate Democrats rejected a move by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to split the difference between them and the party progressives on whether to pass the bipartisan infrastructure bill first or delay it until after the Senate produces a reconciliation bill, including Democrats' $3.5 trillion spending plan. The 9 Democrats who promised to block their party's budget resolution until the House passes the infrastructure bill said, "While we appreciate the forward procedural movement on the bipartisan infrastructure agreement, our views remain consistent. We should vote first on the bipartisan infrastructure framework without delay and then move to immediate consideration of the budget resolution." Nancy Pelosi stated that she asked the Rules Committee to weigh in, a rule that advances both the budget resolution and the bipartisan infrastructure package. The Speaker's proposed half measure would essentially tie one procedural step of passing the bipartisan infrastructure bill to the same step in the House passing the budget resolution. But that would not change Pelosi's fundamental position. Her chief spokesman, Drew Hamill, said, "The infrastructure bill won't pass until the Senate produces a reconciliation bill, a process that could drag well into late in the fall." And the group of 9 moderates, led by Representative Josh Gottheimer, said Sunday night that Pelosi's minor concession won't be enough for them to dial back their demands. The chamber should vote on the infrastructure bill immediately. They stated, "We simply cannot afford any delays. As Democrats, we remain committed to working with our colleagues to advance the president's agenda, including getting this bill to the president's desk."
You know, America's unique. America's the only country in the world that's founded on an idea. You can define every other country in the world based on ethnicity or geography. We're the only one based on an idea, not a joke. The idea was, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. We hear it all the time, but it's who we are. We can't be different than attempting to continue to have that arc move toward justice. Or this generation of graduates, of new ensigns of the United States Coast Guard who have volunteered to serve our country, I've never been more optimistic about our future. You understand in your bones that our diversity is one of the enduring advantages and inherent strengths to America. In your careers, you're going to face challenges you can't predict. You'll be asked to lead in ways and navigate new paths. But when the storms gather, or the seas of life grow rough, remember the Coast Guard's marching song to sing on land and sea. Through surf and storm, howling gale, high shall your purpose be. The class of 2021, you have it all. You really do. And we need you badly. And that's not hyperbole. The country needs you. Press always asks me why I'm so optimistic about America's chances in the world. And I've said from the time I decided to run, because of this generation. You're the most progressive, best educated, least prejudiced, most open generation in American history. We need you badly.
Before its members left town, the Senate passed a bipartisan infrastructure bill, which was considered a victory for President Biden and moderates in both parties. It also passed a budget resolution to trigger the budget reconciliation process that allows Democrats to avoid the Senate filibuster and therefore pass the rest of President Biden's agenda without any GOP votes. But there are some moderate Democrats in both chambers who are not excited about spending $3.5 trillion in one single bill. And progressives are very suspicious that those members might torpedo the reconciliation bill. So many of the further left members of the party, with the support of Pelosi, are swearing that they will block the infrastructure bill until they have a guarantee the moderates will support reconciliation. So the 9 moderates struck back last week, however, with their own demand. The House must pass the infrastructure bill before they'll vote on the budget resolution. The group is outnumbered by the progressives, but they have the leverage, if they stick together, to block the budget resolution. This is because of the Democrats' narrow margin in the House and the fact that Republicans uniformly oppose the $3.5 trillion spending plan. This sets an untenable stalemate for congressional Democrats that will stall the 2 biggest remaining pieces of the president's economic agenda until one side caves in. So what are your thoughts on this, everyone? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The moderates made a statement on Sunday that makes it appear they don't plan to do so, but it is not as strong as their initial letter to Nancy Pelosi last week, in which they said they will not consider the budget resolution until the infrastructure bill is law. Nancy Pelosi, meanwhile, is emphasizing that the infrastructure bill doesn't go far enough and that Democrats need to vote for the budget resolution. In a letter to her colleagues, Pelosi wrote, "We salute the passage of this bill and the bipartisan nature of it. It is not, however, inclusive of the totality of President Biden and the congressional Democrats' vision to build back better. Let us proceed united, respectful of everyone's views, and determined to deliver the results we need the weeks ahead." A drop in the number of households with children that reported food insufficiency and trouble paying household expenses may be linked to the child tax credit issued last month. The Internal Revenue Service last month began issuing a monthly advance child tax credit to families with children. About 35 million eligible families received the first monthly payment of up to $300 for each child, age 5 and under, and up to $250 for each child, ages 6 to 17. These payments will continue through the month of December. Several changes were made to the child tax credit as part of the American Rescue Plan, which was signed in March 2021. This program provides a tax credit to all families with children, including those who are not required to file a federal tax return. In addition, the credit was increased up to $3,600 per kid for children's age 5 and under at the end of this year on a sliding scale based on income, and up to $3,000 a year for those aged 6 to 17. Half of the annual credit amount is being paid out in advance in monthly checks that began on July 15th of this year. So everyone, that's the end of the video for this morning. I greatly appreciate you all joining me here today, and I do hope that you found some of this information helpful. Remember that this coming Friday, I will be announcing 3 more winners of my Amazon gift card giveaway. Please enter the giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and also leaving a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed week.